Hello, welcome. My name is Bryce Tubbs. With me today is Jen Walter. She's a confidence coach for midlife professional women who want to grow in their careers and make more money. I'm super excited to be able to share her story with you today. And, thank you so much, Jen. I appreciate you.
Sure. Thank you.
Excellent. So, everybody has a story. What was life like before you got into coaching, and what was the catalyst that, brings you into this field?
Well, I dealt with confidence issues for myself my entire life. I worked in corporate America for 25 years. I worked in IT. I was always hustling to prove my worth, to try to get more confidence just from achievement. I was a project manager. I went into process improvement. I really loved solving problems. And in the last role I had, part of it was involving coaching managers to be better leaders. And I really loved the coaching aspect of it, in addition to like solving problems, helping people. I love that combination. And around the same time, I was looking to go to the next level of my career. I wanted to be a manager, but my confidence had always been low. And then I went into this project where my confidence took a nosedive. And I said, I need to fix this. I need to solve this problem. And so I finally found a life coach that helped me gain more confidence. And that was the first time that I actually found something that lasted. Those tools really resonated and helped me. And as I became more confident, I started looking around at other people and seeing there's such a huge need, because I see so many amazing, smart, talented women who hold themselves back because they feel a lack of confidence as well. And I thought, maybe I can help them. Like maybe as I'm building my confidence, I'm seeing that I can help other people as well. And I found where the life coach that would have helped me, I found her school and I went to her school to get my certification.
No, so what are some things that kill our confidence that most people would not expect?
There are some common things. So there's a lot of negative self-talk that we all have, always behind our scenes, like, oh, this is probably not going to good idea. We might fail. We might look bad. The fear of public speaking is so huge. Like people are more afraid of that than dying sometimes.
Mm,
But there's also like the things like the perfectionism. Like a lot of us, like I'm a recovering perfectionist, and we all think that it's so pretty to just want to be really good, to really want to do a great job. But a lot of that's caused by insecurity, which is from a lack of confidence.
excellent. You know, so let's say that you do most do like those of us who are negative, do we know that we're negative constantly? Or is it more like it just we've done it so many times, our negative self-talk is just so consistent we stop noticing it? Is that a thing or
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of awareness. I think sometimes we're aware, but not all the time. So, for example, let's say you have to go do a presentation or you have to do a video and you're nervous about it, and you start to talk yourself into it. You try to talk yourself out of that nervousness. You're recognizing that that thought I'm having is not helpful. And maybe it's not even true that this is going to really end in a catastrophe. But there's a lot of times that it happens behind the scenes and we're not even aware. It's so habitual to think these negative thoughts. I mean, we have like 60,000 thoughts a day, and about 80% of them are negative, the subconscious thoughts that drive us to just look out for danger and fear and protect us.
Mm. So can you talk about the difference between like fear and caution?
So I think they're very similar. I think the root is very similar. I think there's really only two things you're ever really afraid of. And the first thing is dying, when your brain's primary job is to keep you alive. But the other thing that we're afraid of is some kind of negative emotion. And when you're cautious, you're just maybe a little less, the fear might not be as intense, but you're still holding yourself back because of a fear of how it might go, a fear that I might fail and then make it mean that I'm a horrible person and I'm never going to succeed, and all that anxiety that can create.
So do you have any tips for detaching, from but like I was saying, with making mistakes, sometimes we think that, we're gonna be a failure. Is there any way that you can attach the meaning of failure or maybe put a
Mm.
more positive meaning on it?
Yeah, well, I mean, why is failure a bad thing? I mean, a lot of us are taught from the beginning that you have to get straight A's, you have to succeed in everything, but failing is just teaching you what didn't work. It doesn't mean that you're a horrible person. It doesn't mean you have to consider yourself not good enough. It just means that the thing that I tried didn't work. So when you see failure as not a negative reflection on who you are, but more of a learning experience, that totally changes it. Because I can look back at my life, I've failed plenty of times,
Hmm.
but I can look back now after the emotion has passed and realize I've learned so much from that experience. I've gained from that. That happened for me, not against me.
You know, do you have any exercises or maybe some things that someone who's either been furloughed or laid off from their job can do to like reboost their confidence so they can go get the next job?
Yeah. So the main thing that I like to teach is being aware of the thoughts you're having that are holding you back. So, for example, doing a thought download. Like when you're spinning in, oh my gosh, I'm never going to find another job. I don't even know what I want to do. There's no jobs available. Your brain's telling you this story. And when you let it spin out like that, you're going to feel awful. But when you do like a thought download, like you get it out of your head and you put it on paper, you become aware of what are those thoughts that I'm thinking? What are the thoughts that are going to keep me from actually taking the action of applying for jobs? And when you look at those thoughts, you can start to create a little bit of doubt for yourself. You recognize, well, are these even true? Like, how do I know that I'm never going to find another job? Maybe that's not really a fact. Maybe it's just an opinion based on fear. And then when you start to create that doubt, you can start to separate from that thought.
Okay. You know, um, a different question. You know, for confidence, how much of confidence is tied to either your, vision of your future or your potential? Is a lot of it?
I think there's a couple different kinds of confidence. So, one is the confidence that I can do whatever the thing is, like the confidence that I can achieve this goal because I've done things like it before, the confidence that I can record a video because I've done them before.
Hmm.
So, that's one kind of confidence. But the other kind of a confidence is the confidence in yourself that I can try the thing and no matter what happens, even if I fail, even if it doesn't go well, I won't make it mean something bad about me, and I can handle whatever happens. Like whatever emotion's going to come up that I'm afraid of, I can handle that. And when you have that confidence in yourself, you can always try more things. You can always stretch yourself more to do new things. So whatever that goal is that you want to get to, whatever you want to create for your life, you can create more of it. If you can have that confidence in yourself, you can handle whatever comes your way.
Yeah. So just kind of switching gears, what does success mean to you?
Well, my business coach would tell me that it's, how much money you make in your business. But when I started my business, that wasn't what I wanted to focus on. That was not going to keep me going. It's definitely how many people I can impact. And my brain offered me this crazy number that for my life, for my career as a life coach, I want to impact 1 million people. It doesn't mean I'll coach 1 million people. It might just be someone has read or heard something that I shared as a concept or an idea, and it had some kind of impact on them and helped them. I'm never going to know if it's how many people that is, but the idea that I could impact 1 million people is really inspiring for me.
What happens once you get to 1 million?
Then I just want to do more.
Yeah, don't underestimate yourself. I mean, especially with social media, like yeah, you can get so many views so fast, especially if you have really great high value content like you do. So
Mhm.
yeah, excellent.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that there's so many people in this world who have a lack of confidence holding them back from being able to share their talents with the world. And I think the world will be so much better off if people don't get in their own way, if they're not afraid to try and do that thing that they're holding them back from doing. We're all going to benefit from it.
Mhm. Yeah, especially with your niche, because everybody needs confidence, and when people don't have confidence, it impacts their life so negatively. Can you talk about vision? Like, what is the vision either for your life or for the next 5 years?
Oh gosh, 5 years. Well, I'm a new coach, so my first goal is I need to fill my practice. In 5 years, I want to have leveled up a couple times, and I want to be able to travel the world. Like, one of my goals in life is to be able to see it, live as a full life and travel and see a lot of this great planet we live on. So maybe living in one country for 3 months while I continue to work, and then move to another country for 3 months. But having that freedom to experience the full life as well as contribute to helping people gain their confidence.
Nice, nice. Are you working on any special programs? Maybe a group program, a one-on-one course, conference.
Yeah, I have a 6-week confidence kickoff. Right now, I'm testing it. It's brand new, so I'm testing it with 10 women. Actually, I have one spot left. So it's for midlife professional women who want to grow in their confidence, to grow in their business, in their careers.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Where can people go either to connect with you or to learn more about you?
I'm on LinkedIn and Facebook under Jen Walter Coaching.
Nice. I really appreciate your time today. Thank you so much for helping me out and really sharing your story with us.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Excellent. Bonus question. If you had one thing that someone could do right now when they can't leave their house to build their confidence outside of changing your negative self-talk, what would it be?
It would be to set a goal for yourself and take small steps every day toward achieving that goal, because as you take those steps forward, you're building integrity with yourself, and that creates more confidence that you can trust yourself to follow through with whatever you decide.
Excellent. You know, Thank you. And to those watching, I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for watching this. Hopefully you get some great value out of this as well. If you want to go and join a community where people are improving themselves every day and helping others do the same, I recommend you go and check out our community either above or below this video. It's just a mastermind of people who come together, support, and uplift each other every single day, because you are the average of the people you spend the most time with. So if you've been looking for something, a community to join, go ahead and click on the links either above or below the video right now. Cannot wait to see you inside the community and help you out. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this video as much as we enjoyed creating it. Feel free to hit that share button so other people can get some value as well. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Done recording in 3, 2, and 1.